morning, welcome back. Today we're pulling the head. We're going to swap the head over, open up all our packages for all our goodies, get everything swapped over, and get this baby back in the car. Take you for the ride. All right, welcome back. A little bit of an update here. We got the head off. It looks like there are good pistons in here. I don't know what the bottom's like, and we'll figure that out later. I've cleaned up the head. Head's all cleaned up, ready to go. So that's all ready to go back on. I have the new block distributors in. I put the copper coating, the Permatex copper coating on that new performance head gasket, so that's good to go. Now, I just want to show you some stuff with the timing. So basically set it at top dead center, made sure everything was good. Then I have an aftermarket, this piece here, an aftermarket timing setup, so you can actually adjust your timing to exact top dead center. So I've done that. So that's all done. That's ready to go together. So once I put the head back on, then it'll be time to torque it up, and we'll go from there. I had a little bit of problems with the getting one of the ARP studs out, so I had to use a little bit of heat. I'll put that in the video at some point. And also, I mean, I did order new ARP studs, but they're on back order with all the COVID stuff, so I had to transfer them over. I mean, I'm going to need them for the end of this other engine anyway, once we get this engine ready for the smoky car. So anyway, I will see you in a few minutes. So the kit instructions say that I need to replace the battery in my $1,000 torque wrench. I'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. So we are going to torque the head on now. I've got new batteries in my torque wrench, and the ARP calls for 90 foot-pounds and 3 equal steps. So we're going to do a 30, 60, 90. There you go, all torqued up. So timing this motor is quite easy. So I bought a billet timing set. It did come with little marks, and I made the marks a little bit bigger on both pulleys. So basically, the keyway straight up, and your mark lines up with this little notch right here. And then from there, this notch and this bolt need to line up across down center to the distributor shaft. So as you can see, it doesn't line up right now. And I went a little bit too far there. Still just a tad bit too far. So I am happy with that right there. I'm going to put the belt on and see if she lines up with all the cogs. And it lines up perfectly. I'm going to release the tension. Now you don't really want the belt to be too tight. You can give it a little bit, but don't give it too much. If you get too much, then it puts too much stretch in the belt. You can damage the belt and the bearings and the pulleys. So I just give it a little tiny bit. And then you can tighten up your tensioner. I'm going to recheck it. Down through the center of this bolt, through my notch, through the center of your counter or your distributor shaft. And it's bang on. My mark down here is with the notch, it's bang on. So this pulley can be in any place, but you need to make sure that it's actually pointing at number 1 top dead center. Hey, welcome back. So when I did this motor, I put a oil drain in the pan instead of the block because I was having a height issue. There's too short of room to get my oil return with the new turbo setup where I wanted it. The level was, I wasn't comfortable with the amount of, just too short to do anything. So I've now plumbed it into the pan. I modified my line. We're going to put that on. We're going to get the intake on, button this up, and get this back in the car. Now just to check over and make sure that nothing from the old block is different from the new block, other than I have to take out the dowel pins for the bell housing. I'm looking pretty good, so let's get this off the stand and start getting the clutch and stuff on, and we'll get it back in the car.